Hey there folks, welcome back, and today I'm going to be talking about F1 2019. Now, the game itself comes out, well, tomorrow I guess. Well, we'll release this around midnight, so it's pretty much out now in a lot of regions. But because I decided to get the Legends Edition, I ended up getting it a couple of days early, so I've played around 12 or so hours of it. This is a clip from the live stream I'll do. I'll put a link in the description below. This is where I set my quote-unquote world record time, because I was the first person to do Suzuka in the wet in the classic cars. It was fun, and it's nice to be able to say that, even though I kind of gambled the system and I wanted to show it off in a video, but overall I kind of want to talk about F1 2019 in this video, the features about it, and what my first impressions have been of it. First off, I would say most of it that I've been doing has been in the career mode. So at the start of the career mode you end up, if you decide to, going through 3 scenarios with 2 fictional characters, Weber and Butler. And what you end up having to do is seeing how you do in these scenarios in a fictional relationship with these characters. And also, well, gives you a taste of Formula 2. The F2 2019 season will be later added in as a patch. I can't say how much I look forward to that. The F2 cars are so much fun to drive, they're so much more demanding than an F1 car, and you get so much more joy out of being able to get something out of them. That said, I still need to learn how to play the game properly, because this is the first time I've properly been playing an F1 game with a wheel. I used some 2018 to get used to it, but then again the handling is actually quite different going between 2018 and 2019. One of the things I would like to see as well for career mode is an option where instead of going directly into Formula 1, once you've got the 2019 F2 season, you can go from the first race, which I usually believe is in Bahrain, to the finale in Abu Dhabi. So then you can end up doing a full F2 season and then go into F1 after that. That said, at the same time, I do like a lot of the additions to career mode. So this is something that came from my career mode. I'm planning on doing a series on it. I'm using 90 difficulty, realistic, everything, but I do have flashbacks on. As you can see in a moment, here, I've had to use a few of them. It is getting much more difficult for me to get used to actually doing something like this in an F1 game. And the learning curve is quite steep, but I have a feeling I'm going to start to get used to it a little bit more. Well, no, I would like a couple more tutorials that would be able to make it a bit handier for me. I've largely been going off of YouTubers' videos and live streams to see the kind of hints and tips, and seeing what they've been doing to figure out what I can do better. But most of it is very similar to how an F1 game kind of is. I haven't been able to test out much of the multiplayer yet, or any of the scenarios. I've done some time trial, and that's pretty much same old, same old. All in all, what would I say about this game? Well, if you haven't gotten an F1 game like 2018 or 2017, definitely pick up 2019. If you've got 2017 and 2018, I'd say give it a tough consideration. The amount of new features in, I haven't even been able to see the new driver transfers that have properly come into it, but the amount of new features that are in the game are astronomical, and especially if you don't have 2018 but you might have 2017, consider getting 2019. Can't wait to see what they do for 2020, and there are still more bits to come into this game. Even the final release here, there's still more bits and pieces they're going to be adding for free. Of course, it's annoying some of it's behind a paywall, but I have a feeling that more and more of this coming into the base game is going to be spectacular. So on that note, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.